I don't believe in goodbyes, I believe in adventures. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello and welcome to day 4 of Ease. This whole series is about reacclimating back into society and dealing with the long-term and short-term psychological effects that come out of being quarantined, whether you are quarantined alone or with your roommates or with your family, wherever you are. The psychological effects include having more anxiety, having sleepless nights, being really indecisive, and just not feeling like yourself. So today we are diving in deeper into resetting our energy to this new normal. New normals are scary. They make us feel like we don't know which way is up and we don't know which way is down, and it just makes everything really unpredictable, not because it actually is unpredictable, but because we aren't used to things. We don't have our same mental rhythm, and we may not have our same level of confidence and decisiveness, as I mentioned before. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to do an energy healing technique that will help you reset the way that your energy is flowing. And there are multiple points that we are going to work through. I will talk you through each one as we go. I learned this at a workshop at Maha Rose in probably 2016 or even 2015. I don't remember. It was all a blur. But this whole series and this whole technique really helps me restore and rebalance my energy, and I will do it for a few months and I will notice a huge difference in my productivity and the way I'm showing up. It really helps me after I go through a breakup and anytime I have a major change, and that's normally when I come back to this. And then once I'm feeling more balanced, I don't necessarily do it every day, but I would say try to do it every day for at least 7 days, see how you feel, and keep going if you can. These are called Mind Gems, and the first one we're going to do switches on our hearing. So you should do this for about 12 seconds in each spot. So I look at this paper every single day. There's not a day that I don't look at this paper. So I'm gonna do it the way that I normally do it, and you can join along. So you take your right hand and you place it right next to your belly button. So my belly button is right here. And as you do that, you keep your eyes open and you just inhale and exhale. So this switches on your hearing, and your hand should be about 2 inches to the right side of your navel and 1.5 inches down from your navel. So we hold here for 12 seconds. And now we move on to the second one. You touch the top of your head. This brings attention to present time. And you cover the soft spot on the top of your head with the fingers of your right hand. We hold here for 12 seconds. And I'm just gonna talk to you while we do this. I like to pay attention to how my energy feels when I do all of this work, and I will actually feel my energy rebalancing itself. Now let's switch. Let's do the left hand. And the more you breathe, the more your energy can recalibrate. And these are actually points on your body. So these are connected to the meridian points of your body, and every part of your body connects to something else. So when we hold our hand here and in all the other spaces, it actually helps us really open up any blockages that we don't know that we have, or maybe we do know that we have them. But it really helps us just let go of the tension. It's kind of like a massage, but an energetic massage. Okay, so now we are doing the third one. So I'm gonna show you like this. So take your hand here. This clears fear and switches on the brain. So you cone your hands and you place it like this. And you inhale and you exhale. And the more you breathe and the deeper you breathe into your diaphragm, the more you're going to feel a release. And then switch, so you take this hand and you switch it and you place it under. And we hold it for 12 more seconds again. And this is at the base of your skull. So you're just holding the base of your skull in your hands. Okay, and now on to the fourth one. I already feel calmer, to be totally honest. So now we are switching on the electrical system and we are restoring balance. So what I want you to do is take the two hands, put the pads of the fingers together, rub them a little bit, and then just hold them. Inhaling, exhaling for 12 seconds. Pay attention if there are any where you have a tough time breathing. And maybe hold those positions for a little bit longer. This one brings up a lot for me for whatever reason. And I always have to be mindful to breathe. Okay. So this hand position also connects the left side and the right side of your brain and helps them communicate better. Now, moving on to the fifth, we are balancing the negative and positive charges within our bodies. So we're essentially balancing out our polarity. So you take your hand, you put it on your shoulders like this. And it doesn't matter which hand you do first, because you're going to swap, and the one on top will go to the bottom. If you are visual, it's a really good time to pay attention to how your energy is radiating out of your body. Okay, and let's switch. Let's take this hand and put it on top, Macarena style. Okay. Inhaling and exhaling. I feel energy releasing in my back. And I feel my energy lightening up. So it's good to do this in front of a mirror too, so that you can look at the way that your face is relaxing, the way your energy is relaxing, and just how your aura is changing, if you can see auras. So if you can see auras, just look at yourself in the mirror and start to notice the area around your body. And you may see some flecks moving, and that's how you begin to see auras. So just do that in the mirror whenever you can, and it will come really naturally over time. Okay, and now on to the sixth one. Cross and touch at the back of the neck. This clears anger and being uncentered. So, back of the neck. This one can be hard to hold, And I don't know if that's because I have a lot of anger to clear. It might be. I've been a little angry lately. Inhale, exhale. Okay, switch. Focusing on your breathing. Notice what feelings are coming up for you. Okay. Now we are crossing and touching at the hairline. This restores the color hues in your aura, and it's great to use when you're feeling angry, violent, you're feeling rage, or if you're yelling. So if you are around a triggering person, maybe you live with them, maybe you can't stand them, take a minute, go somewhere alone and do this. So cone your fingers, so chuk, chuk, and put it at your hairline. Inhaling and exhaling. And switch. I feel like any energy that's not mine that I'm holding on to, when I do that one, really clears out. Okay, now on to number 8. Cross and touch at mid-forehead. Clears negative emotions, alters thoughts that change emotions. So essentially, this is a good way and a good trick to stop yourself from having too much negative chatter. It's so easy to have negative chatter and we just want to blow it all away. So cone, cone, breathe. Okay, switch. Okay, and feel free to hold these for longer if you want. Might feel good to do that. Okay, number 9, cross and touch at the navel. This clears hate, terror, and rage. Okay, so clump, clump on both sides of your navel. So put it here. Inhaling and exhaling. So we store different emotions in different parts of our body. So as we're applying pressure here, and it's not a lot of pressure, just enough to have that contact and change the way our energy is flowing, we're releasing all of the pent-up energy. Okay, now switch. Okay, and now, number 10, cross and touch at the crown of the head. Clears remembrance of what has traumatized you. Okay, so it's right here and right here. So we go clump, clump, and hold. I have been clearing a lot of trauma, and this has been helping a lot. And this will also help so much with any trauma that we feel from COVID and everything that happened so suddenly this year. Okay, and now switch. Other hand in front. Sometimes we don't notice where our traumas come from. And this is a great way to just start clearing it. Good. Okay. Number 11. Cross and touch at the thymus. This clears shock, anxiety, and destruction of self. So honestly, I feel like I've been needing this one lately. It's not even, sometimes it's just like we sabotage ourselves in ways we don't even mean to. I do it with procrastination. Okay, switch. Good. Okay, and the last one is to envision. And this brings happiness, prosperity, balance. This is a great way to start a visualization practice. So you balance your energy so that you're in a good state where you can receive, and then you cone your hands with your dominant hand. So I am left-handed. I'm doing my left hand, and you place it right here in your forehead. And envision all of the things that you want to have in your life, all the things you want to feel. If you have an alter ego, this is a good time to think of the alter ego and bring it forward. So good. Okay, and shake it out if you can. Oh. And just know that all is well. Sometimes we feel off because we are holding energy in our bodies that shouldn't be there, and it's just gotta go. So this is a great way to clear it all out. And if one position speaks to you more, go back and do it again. Do this as many times as you need. This is actually the second time I'm doing it today because it's part of my morning routine. And I will say, I might start doing it in the evenings now because that felt really good to end my day with that. I definitely feel so much calmer and so much more at ease. I think that this is something that you can do with anyone, whether they're into energy or not, because you really feel the difference instantly, and it helps you just reconnect with the present moment. Sometimes we are so tech focused and it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming, and we need to remember we are human beings, not human doings, and you can't have it all if you are not present. So let's just shake it out and be just the tiniest bit more present. Okay, bye guys. I will see you for day 5.
This is Diaz and Gupta from LoveTheAlchemist.com. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, and follow me on Instagram for inspirational content that comes out daily. I love comments. I love to hear about what you're looking for. So do not be a stranger. I love you guys.